Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports WNBA and MLB Picks and Predictions for Friday, May 23rd, 2025. We are looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, this is going to be a ridiculously quick video because last night I had power, did not have any internet, so thank you to Spectrum for really showing out. So I'm going to recap the games from yesterday and then pick the WNBA games and 4 MLB games for tomorrow. So this will be a quick recap. Liberty, minus 11.5. That, we have to have a serious discussion on if the Sky are the worst basketball team in the league. They lost by 25 points today. Their first game of the season, they lost by 35 points. They've lost 2 basketball games by 60 points, and we're only 2 games into the season. They can't score, and they can't play defense. So there are some serious problems with that team. We then had, this was a brutal beat, Dream plus 3.5 and the over 171.5. The over really never stood a chance just based on how bad of a first and final quarter they had. There was 31 points scored in the first quarter and 28 points scored in the fourth quarter. Dream largest lead of the game, 9. Indiana's biggest lead of the game, 8. So both teams had the lead for a decent chunk of change, and then it came back to even right around towards the end of the game. Dream shot 36% from the field, 34% from deep, 78% from the free throw line. They lost the offensive rebound battle. They won the turnover battle. They just couldn't put the ball in the hoop. Is realistically what happened. Alicia Gray had a horrible game, 4 of 13. Brittany Griner only shot the ball 6 times after scoring 21 points in her previous game. Not sure what was going on there, but this was a Natasha Howard game for the Fever as she dropped 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Then we lost the under in the Chicago Sky and Liberty game. Liberty set the WNBA record for most amount of 3-pointers made in a game. 19. In total, there were 30 3-pointers made this game. 30. Chicago Sky lose 74-99. Again, I've already mentioned how bad the Sky are. Angel Reese, 0 of 8 from the field, 2 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assists. This chick is awful. Not to mention 2 of 6 from the free throw line. She can't shoot a basketball. Oh, and 5 turnovers. Her stat line just gets worse the farther you go right. This is egregious. Minus 25 on the court. She had the worst plus minus of anyone on her team. The next closest was Rebecca Allen at minus 22. This chick is ass. Okay, let's get on the picks for tomorrow. All right, I'm going to go over these really quick. You can stop and read if you would like to. Give me the Lynx minus 15.5. Give me the Lynx team total over 87.5. Connecticut Sun are awful, but I don't trust them enough to actually hit an over because they can't put the ball in the hoop. Therefore, I am just taking the Lynx and the Lynx team total over in their second game at home. Yes, second game at home. Next game, I'm taking the Mercury plus 4.5 and the under 156.5. These teams just played. The Mercury won that game 81-59. Granted, it was their home season opener, and now this game is the Seattle Storm's home season opener, but I really don't think it's going to make a difference. You cannot tell me the Storm should be laying 4.5 when they just lost to this team by 22 less than a week ago. So give me the Mercury, give me the under. I really don't know what to take in this game. Yes, it is the Mercury's first road game, but they just beat them by 22. There is no way I'm laying 4.5 with a team they just opened up a can of whoop ass on. So give me the Mercury, give me the under. Next game, I refuse to bet the spread in this game. It is the Golden State Valkyries and the LA Sparks. Again, 2 teams that just played each other. LA Sparks are laying 10.5. I am only taking the over 159.5. In their previous meeting, it was the Valkyries' season opener, their first ever game at home. And they kind of got molly-whopped in the fourth quarter. But the previous quarters, they were sticking around and holding tight. They won the first quarter by 1. They were down 6 points after 3 quarters were the Valkyries. So I really don't think the number should be 10.5, but I don't want to touch it because that's disgusting. I'm just going to take the over 159.5. The Valkyries play really, really, really fast pace, and they chuck up a bunch of threes. Now, they don't shoot them well, but they do shoot a lot of them. So if they actually start falling, this should fly over, and the Sparks don't really play any defense. So no spread bet, just the over for me. Final game, you could not make this line large enough. Whatever the aces is, take it. I'm taking a minus 15.5. Also taking the over, 167.5. The Mystics just lost a road game to the Valkyries. If Kiki Arifan and Sonia Citron do not play well, this team isn't going to be able to score. They're still without Aaliyah Edwards. I don't see how the fuck they're going to stop Asia Wilson. And then you also have to deal with Julie Lloyd, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young. So have fun stopping that. This is the Aces home season opener. This is going to get real ugly real quick. So give me the Aces, give me the over. All right, now we have the MLB plays. I do not really have time to type thing out, so this is what I did. Red Sox in the over, 8.5 runs. They're at home against the Orioles. I think this is a doubleheader. I'm betting the game with Brian Bayo and Cade Povich on the mound. Bayo for the Red Sox, Povich for the Orioles. The Orioles are still ass. I don't care if they won their first game in like 3 weeks. They're not winning 2 in a row. Give me the Red Sox. Give me the over. Next game, Mariners plus 105 on the money line, under 8.5 runs. It is Hancock going against Gusto. Gusto should never be favored to minus 130 ever in the MLB. One thing to take a look at here, Julio Rodriguez didn't play the game before. Not sure what's going on with him and if he's healthy. So might want to check if he's in the lineup, but I'm still taking the Mariners. Dude, this Gusto dude is not good. Also, Astros have been known this year to just put up 0 runs, so hopefully they do that again. Next, Cardinals plus 110 on the money line and the over of 8.5 runs. You got 2 old-ass pitchers, Zach Gallen going up against Mikolas. Both of these guys aren't very good. The Cardinals, they're coming off of back-to-back losses. I think they absolutely shell Gallen here. Gallen's got a 5.14 ERA. He's not good. Give me the Cardinals plus money and the over 8.5 runs. Finally, Rockies plus 3.5, over 11.5 runs. Now we'll do, in tonight's MLB video, we will do a proper recap of what happened in yesterday's games and tonight's games. Rockies, they covered the plus 3.5 number against the Phillies while also scoring 0 runs. I did not think that was possible, but they did it. I don't think this Yankees team should be laying 3.5 runs to anyone in the MLB. They're really not that good. You have Judge, you have Ben Rice, you have Goldie, you got back DJ LeMahieu. The Yankees still don't have a good bullpen. I don't think anyone on their pitching rotation is really that good, to be honest. So I'm going to take the Rockies plus 3.5 runs. 3.5 is a crazy number to be laying on the road. Okay, that is it for me in this video. I apologize that it's coming out so late. You can send your complaints to Spectrum Internet because they suck copious amounts of ass. All right, I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.